From NBC News, this is Today with Katie Couric and Matt Lauer.
And still to come this morning on Today, people who make sure their dogs are stylish get their chance in the spotlight.
And you've heard of Flanimal, right?
No.
Oh, you will. Stay tuned.
You may not know this, but there is a world of animal-like creatures out there that not even Charles Darwin could have imagined. They have names like Coddleflop and Glonk, and they slurtle and eat baby mernimblers. Here to explain is our Glonk Today contributor, Mo Rocca. Hey, Mo, good to see you.
Hi, Matt. Thank you for that, I think. It's perhaps true that I'm a glonk, but I prefer to think of myself as a blimblesprent. Confused? Well, there's more to come. Blimblesprent. This creature sprints around blimbly in every direction, always avoiding its destination. After it's been around in circles for many miles, it dies from exhaustion, in the exact place it started. A glonk, if you must know, does absolutely nothing and dies. Remind you of anyone? That reminds me a bit of the Panglotis.
Plamglottis, yeah.
Plamglottis, sorry.
Latin name, Tasloepiglug.
The Plamglottis is, of course, born without feet. It swallows its hands to walk on to find food, which makes a lot of sense, except that when it finds food, it can't eat because its mouth is full.
Yeah, so it dies. But that's nature.
A Plamglottis, glonk, and blimblesprent live in the very special monster-filled kingdom of Flanimals. And Taslo is the phylum, and then the epiglug is a...
No. Genus, species.
Okay, so the genus is
Phylum,
Taslo.
class, order, family, genus, species.
Right.
It's very simple.
The origin of the species dates back all of 25 years and was created by a very un-Flanimals-like species of the humankind. His name, Ricky Gervais. It has evolved into a wild and kooky children's book simply called Flanimals.
I love wordplay. I love trying to find things that are weirder than nature. I've always been fascinated in natural history.
So naturally, we took him to the Central Park Zoo.
Oh, bears.
Oh, that's great.
This is the spa area. The snow monkey is actually having a massage. We're at my hotel. NBC put me up in this hotel. It's an awful hotel. I come down to the pool, and there's loads of sea lions that aren't even residents, so they shouldn't really be using the pool, and I can't even get a deck chair.
The Flanimals creator is not unlike Charles Darwin himself, except that no one subscribes to Gervais's science. Both were born in England and have a strong interest in exotic animal life. There's nothing weirder than real animals.
Absolutely not. You couldn't make up an elephant or a sea slug or a bee. So to do something, you know, stranger than real nature, you have to go into the realms of the surreal. What do you want to know?
So, what's an elf?
Oh, I know the ones.
Back in his native England, Ricky is as famous as his Flanimals.
They don't actually exist, do they?
Perhaps even more so.
Am I going to be fired?
There's Ricky now on the hit BBC series, The Office.
Busy?
Yeah, just keeping up the morale.
So from zoology to a sitcom,
Yeah,
it makes sense.
it makes sense, yeah. I took the easy route. Yeah. Is this working for a living that I didn't like?
A theme in a lot of your work, including in The Office, which is so funny, is uselessness.
Futility of life, yeah. I mean, this book is rather like Jean-Paul Sartre or Camus. It's very existential.
And what could be more useless than, is it, oh, darn it, what is the name of it? It's the eye that can't see.
Woboid mump.
Woboid.
Woboid mump, yeah.
Nothing could be more useless
It's
than
basically an eye in jelly,
Right.
and it spends its whole time looking around trying to find a point to its existence. It can't because it's blind.
I don't know of any animal that's as cool as the grundit. Scientific name, Grondoidian yobjammer.
Yeah, Grondoidian yobjammer, yeah. It just likes violence. I mean, it kills things it would never eat.
It also torments coddleflops.
Coddleflops, yeah. They squash those and they pop. It just loves the noise.
The grundit also chews up sprogs and it eats
Yeah.
gum spudlets.
Yeah, it loves gum spudlets, particularly if it dips them in a coddleflop first. It loves the taste. It sounds cruel, but it isn't, because it's flavoursome.
Sure, so just accept things as they are. Don't try to defend a gum spundit.
Gum spudlet.
Gum spudlet,
Yeah.
sorry. A gum...
It's grundit food. That's what it is.
And that's why it exists.
That's why it exists.
Some of your Flanimals suffer horrible fates.
That's not my fault, though, is it? I don't make the rules.
Okay.
I did actually.
Yeah, I think you actually did make this up, so. Now, Matt, while this book is expected to be popular, it is not expected to be used in America's science classrooms. And that's because Gervais at one point suggests that the cuddle flop evolved from the underblange, and that's just very dangerous in this political climate.
It's contrary to pretty much everything we've ever thought.
Well, sure. The evolution part is the controversial part.
All kidding aside, is this for my kids? How old should someone be to read this book?
Ricky said that it's more popular with boys and girls, but I think kids will love this because it's pretty out there and a little bit violent in a good way.
Yeah,
very
right. Only in
way.
the best way.
In the best way.
Mo Rocca, thanks very much.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in a moment. This is Today on NBC.